ever stop to remember how your younger self saw the world you now live in? Hi, my name is Irene, and today I want to invite you on a journey to explore the thoughts, dreams, and expectations we all had in our childhood when we looked to the future with eyes full of curiosity. This beach, where the waves caress the sand and the forest seems to whisper to the sea, is the perfect setting to reflect on that magical stage of our lives. A place where nature and the vastness of the ocean remind us of how small we were and how big our dreams felt. In front of me, I have a drawing of a child. He is barefoot, walking along the shore, leaving behind the silhouette of a city that fades into the horizon. That city represents responsibilities, obligations, and everything that comes with adult life. But in this moment, the child is completely immersed in his own world. The cold sand under his feet, the sound of the sea, and the wind playing with his hair give him a pure sense of freedom. What did we think about adult life when we were children? Perhaps we saw it as a dream full of independence, adventures, and infinite possibilities. But there were also things we didn't understand. The problems, responsibilities, or sacrifices that independence entailed. And now that we've grown up, how do things look from this side? As I paint this child, I can't help but think about my own childhood. There were so many unanswered questions, so many paths unexplored. Every step was a mystery, but also an adventure. How many of those childhood dreams have we left behind? How many still live within us? That spark that, although it sometimes seems to fade, never completely disappears. Is the light of our curiosity, our ability to dream and believe that anything is possible. Sometimes we need to pause for a moment and remember that stage of our lives. Not to long for what is past, but to recover that essence that drove us to look at the world with wonder. To feel the sand under our feet again, hear the roar of the sea, and realise that although adult life has its challenges, we can always find moments of freedom and connection with our younger selves. In the drawing, every brushstroke tries to capture that innocence and wonder. The child looks ahead to the horizon, where the sky meets the sea. It's an invitation to dream, to never lose sight of the possibilities in front of us, no matter our age. In this place, with the sound of the waves and the scent of the forest, I want to pay tribute not only to childhood, but also also to the journey each of us has travelled since then. Because every experience, every decision, and every dream, fulfilled or not, is part of who we are today. Do you remember what your biggest dream was when you were little? Maybe it was to be an astronaut, a dancer, an explorer, or simply a happy person. Today, I invite you to think about that dream, to remember it fondly, and to ask yourself if it still has a place in your life. As I finish this painting, I leave this thought. It's never too late to reconnect with the younger version of yourself. It's the fertile ground where our imagination flourishes, free of limits and judgments. Returning to it doesn't mean getting stuck in the past, but remembering who we were to understand who we are today. Childhood teaches us that life is full of simple yet extraordinary moments. The sound of the waves, the breeze on your face, the warmth of a lit candle. And even as we grow, even as time passes, we can always find a little piece of that magic within us, waiting to be rediscovered. Thank you for joining me today.